Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to just bring a couple of different stories to you guys and quickly discuss them. So the first thing that happened this week, and this is just all pertaining to hot off the press items this week. The first thing we're going to talk about is Bill Cosby getting released from prison. It shocked the world. Well, I don't know about the world, but shocked everybody that he was getting released. It's like a blink of an eye and he's out of prison. They said that he got released because of a technicality, some type of technicality. It was a whole lot of law talk and everything, but I can't remember who I listened to, but they basically broke it down in layman terms. Well, I guess what happened was back in 2009 or however many years ago, he confessed to a crime regarding women. I don't, want to get into the whole legality of it. He confessed to the crime involving women, and pertaining to the deal, if he confessed, then he wouldn't have to do any jail time for that crime. Well, fast forward to 3 years ago, 4 years ago, however ago it was, he got tried for that crime. So therefore that violated that deal. And fast forward, he was able to get out of prison because they weren't supposed to try him for that crime because he had already made a previous deal. So yeah. Some people are happy about it. I see some celebrity guys like Lil Duval was saying, justice and finally, and his TV wife Felicia Rashad came out and she posted finally a wrong has been righted or whatever. So for her support, then some are upset because they feel that he, did these horrible crimes to these women and he deserves to stay in prison. So Felicia Rashad, she tweeted her support of Bill Cosby, and quite naturally she got a whole bunch of backlash. And so then she started, backtracking and clarifying her statement because people were coming at her. Even the first wife of on the show Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Janet Hubert, I believe her name is. So yeah, after receiving a whole bunch of backlash, she came out and wanted to clarify, and she said, "I fully support survivors of sexual assault coming forward. My past post was in no way intended to be insensitive to their truth." So she says, "Personally, I know from friends and family that such abuse have lifelong residual effects. My heartfelt wish is for the healing." So, she backpedaled. It's like, girl, haven't you learned from Sharon Osbourne? I guess you haven't learned. So the next topic I wanted to discuss was the Verzuz battle with Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown. Did you guys watch it? Let me know what you guys thought about the Verzuz battle in the comments below. I love Keith Sweat. Like, I am a super fan of Keith Sweat. I love all his music. And my all-time favorite song ever, my family knows this, guys, is Nobody by Keith Sweat. That is my all-time favorite song of all time. Like, man. So when I heard that Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown was doing the Verzuz, I was pumped. I was excited. So the first half, it was kind of dry, it wasn't really, it was all right. But then once they reset, they came back for the second round. I think that's when it really got exciting and they started getting more into it. I didn't even know Keith Sweat was that funny. He was actually really funny. And, Bobby Brown and him, they did their thing. It was really good. I really enjoyed it, especially the second half. Y'all let me know who won the Verzuz battle, because at the end of the day, these verses, it's not about who won. It's just about celebrating the music. It brings that nostalgia back, the music that we grew up on, the music that we love. So yeah, y'all let me know in the comments below, who were you, team Keith Sweat or team Bobby Brown? The next topic, let's discuss Miss Wendy Williams and Miss Tabitha Brown. So Wendy Williams was on her show and she decided to speak on Tabitha Brown. Well, Tabitha Brown, I believe it was for a Black Love episode on OWN, and she said that basically she's retiring her husband, Chance. He's been working for the LAPD for the past 15 years, and now she has skyrocketed into success, and she's able to retire her husband because she doesn't want him putting his life on the line, because as we know, being a police officer is dangerous regardless, and even more so now with all the racial tension and the police violence and everything. So she wants her husband to be safe, and she wants him to follow his dreams. Apparently he wants to he has a nonprofit organization where he coaches kids basketball, and that's his dream. So she wants to help him follow his dreams, like he supported her when she was going to auditions and all kind of things, because she's a actress. So she said that on the show. So Wendy spoke on it on her show, and basically Wendy said, like, no, I had one of those, you don't be the one working and he, get to do whatever, because I had one of those, talking about Kevin. And basically saying that their marriage is not going to work. It's going to be rocky. And just because he wants to live his how did she say, his childlike dream or something? Anyway, basically she was crapping on Tabitha Brown in her decision. And to be honest, all she was doing was projecting. Like, just because you and Kevin had a crappy marriage does not mean Tabitha and her husband is going to have that same marriage. Kevin and Chance are two totally separate people. And she can't keep comparing her marriage to other people's marriage. Everybody don't have the same issues. Kevin treated you like crap from your documentary. Treated you like crap. He was a serial cheater. He had a baby on you, had affairs on you. We haven't heard the same thing from Chance. All Tabitha said is that, he wants to follow his dream, and she wants to support him regarding coaching children. That is not the same. So Wendy, have several seats. But honey, Tabitha clapped back at her so classy and put her right in her place in the name of the Lord. Okay? So she had a real good classy clap back for her, and basically she told Wendy Williams that she was going to pray for her, because clearly Wendy is not happy, and she wish and pray that Wendy can find the type of love that she has, that somebody who treats her kind, somebody who makes sacrifices for her. Basically, she was reading Wendy for filth in a nice, classy way, because we all know Wendy is very lonely right now. So that's why she's doing the antics that she's doing, being so thirsty, getting seen with all these different dudes, even if it is just going for lunch or going out this way. We know she's searching for something, and Wendy is clearly not happy. So Tabitha read her for filth in a nice, classy way, okay? And the last thing I wanted to touch on today was Miss Shacari Richardson. Oh my goodness. She came on the scene with this bright orange hair. She had her lashes done, her nails done, and she was unapologetically herself. She was the fastest woman. She beat her race in the 100-meter, and then it came out today that she tested positive for marijuana in her system, and that she will not be going to Tokyo for the Olympics. And I think everybody was just like so disappointed. Like, oh no, are you serious? Like, she has so many people rooting for her. And it was just like, oh no, it's like she let that opportunity just slip right through her hands. Because, you know, the Olympics is every 4 years, you know, and granted, I hope that she just works hard. She learned from this. Number one, works hard, and in 4 years or 3 years, however it goes, the trials is the year before, however it goes, that she comes back stronger, because she has so much support and everybody was rooting for her. She's so talented. I mean, the girl is fast, okay? So it's just like, dang. And she said her reasoning for that was because she just lost her mom, and I guess she used the marijuana as a you know, to get through the grief, or a coping mechanism, because it's her biological mom, and she said that she was raised by her grandmother. So I guess there's some, you know, there's a story behind it also. You know, she says she's going through a lot or whatever, and I guess that's when she did it. And they did a random drug test, and it came back she had marijuana in her system, which they disqualified her from the Olympics. So it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so disappointing. But I hope she keeps her head up. Take this as a lesson. Learn from this and come back better and stronger, because she's gonna have a whole bunch of people rooting for her, and the anticipation of her in the Olympics in 4 years is going to be so big. So yeah, that was pretty sad. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all the major things that was hot off the press this week. So if you like videos like this, where I just kind of quickly recap the celebrity news that happened in the week, let me know by giving me a like, or leave me a comment below and see if you like this style, or do you like the videos that are straight up, it happened that day and I upload that day. Sometimes those are a little bit hard for me to do. So just let me know what you think. And thank you once again. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.